Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And today we're looking at the Whittaker v Adesanya UFC Middleweight Championship fight, Melbourne, Australia. Okay, so both of these guys are Australians via different countries. I think, or I'm pretty sure that Whittaker is originally a New Zealander. He's a Kiwi. And Adesanya, with his back to us. Funnily, I never noticed those tattoos before. How strange. How strange. Okay, so Adesanya, originally from Nigeria. So we got the Kiwi Australian and the Nigerian Australian coming together to clash in Australia for the middleweight UFC Middleweight Championship. Whittaker was the champion, and Adesanya, the guy quickly rising up the ranks. As soon as he came into the UFC, he was expected to challenge for the championship. It was a special one, one of the special ones. So, how did this transpire? What happened? Let's move it along. Went the wrong direction. Damn, I could have went left or right and I took the left, took the wrong fork in the road. Never mind. Okay, so how did it play out? Well, the first round, Whittaker was using a similar strategy to Adesanya's previous opponent, who went by the name of Kevin Gastelum. Now, for those who know, Kevin Gastelum, his specialty is looping shots. You know, he just loops those shots from way out. You think you're out of range and then bop. You get bopped in the mush. Well, Whittaker adopted even though Gastelum lost, it was a very, very entertaining bout. But Whittaker adopted a very, very similar, if not the same strategy of using the same type of looping shots rather than his normal straight shots. And he achieved some degree of success. He kept Adesanya on his back foot, moving away. Whittaker was the aggressor, Adesanya the counterpuncher. Whittaker is more known for his ground game, although he's an accomplished stand-up striker also. So, Whittaker had some success, a lot of success actually, in keeping Adesanya uncomfortable, whipping in looping shots, including the occasional high kick, 95% of which Adesanya was successful in evading. Now, at the end of the first round, Adesanya became the successful one when he clipped the aggressing, the forward moving Whittaker, who had just launched an attack, and Adesanya caught him with a nice right check hook and dropped him to the canvas. This is not it. This was not that moment, because that moment came at the very, very end of the first round, actually on the buzzer. Clipped him on the buzzer, so Adesanya was unable to legally follow up and finish the fight. But if that were 10 seconds earlier, then Whittaker would have been toast, because he was effectively flash knocked out. Okay, although still conscious, he got to his feet and walked back to his corner because he figured out what had happened. Okay, and to the final stanza came in the second round, when Whittaker, still eager to go at it, and Adesanya, turning up the heat, managed to catch Whittaker with another right check hook, I believe. I think it was a left and then a right. And that saw Whittaker effectively drop to the flat ground, starched like a pillar of salt. Okay. And the consequence of which, obviously, you see fellow Brummy there, Mark Goddard. He used to train at the same jiu-jitsu facility. He and I probably don't remember me. He was like a vet by the time I got there. But anyway, and he was just moving out. So, yeah, the consequence of which was the, what is that? Is the UFC Middleweight belt. I think Adesanya had an interim belt, but now he has graduated to the full thing. The ultimate strap for his division. He is now the UFC Middleweight champion, bar none. Okay. Is there anything else going on around here? Uh-oh. What's this? It's an old lady. Yep, seen that picture. What else we got? Seen that one. Okay. We got the article. If you want to stick around for the article, I'll skim through it. Okay. IsraelAdesanya won the Australia Derby against Robert Whittaker in Melbourne to make sure the bragging rights along with the UFC middleweight title went back to... Oh, so Adesanya, I was mistaken. Adesanya is a Nigerian who lives in New Zealand. I thought he lived in Australia. Okay, so that's his home now. New Zealand, his home since he was a boy, actually. Okay, his Nigerian parents, immigrated to New Zealand. Okay, so the belts moved from Australia to New Zealand. Okay, all right. So the last style bender, as he is known, as Adesanya is known, completed his 4-year journey from a fan of the sport, watching Holly Holm dethrone Ronda Rousey, to becoming a champion at the very same venue. Damn, I did not know that. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? Let me just shuffle this thing over a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it looks more presentable now. Okay, so the Aucklander Adesanya defeated champion Whittaker in front of a new record UFC crowd, 57,000. Damn, 57,000. Good Lord. 57,000 fans packed the Marvel Stadium to witness the devastating 2-round destruction. That number is amazing. That's amazing. The 2-round destruction. He said I was in the nosebleeds. Now I made his nosebleed. He threw everything we expected. We had everything from his plan A to his plan C, and we added up to his plan Z, or down to his plan Z perhaps. Damn, you had a lot of plans there. I can take it and I can give it back. I don't like getting hit. It's stupid getting hit, but I'm tough. Me and my team are real smart. We are real smart. Marvel Comics, we've got to do something after this. From the opening bell, emotions were running high down under, and the champion came out swinging, looking for a heavy shot to put the fight away early. Australia's sweetheart Whittaker was beginning to be picked off by the cooler and calmer Adesanya. The challenger looked to be avoiding the punches coming his way by the narrowest of margins, but his timing and patience were impeccable and paid off. At the end of round 1, with Whittaker fully committed to an attack, the stylebender Adesanya leaned back and delivered a swift right hook counter. We call that the check hook around these parts. Right check hook. The shot floored Whittaker, with only the bell saving the champion from defeat in the opening 5 minutes. Staring defeat in the face, the Aussie rolled the dice again and looked for the shot to end it all. We call that the kill shot. But Adesanya was just not there. He was a step ahead of Whittaker. The stylebender dared his Australian foe to step into range and trade blow for blow, and the bait was soon taken. What else is there? Let's wrap this baby up. Okay, so Whittaker landed with a shot over the top, but was immediately met with a devastating counter shot, which again left him on the seat of his pants. Well, it was a combo actually. I'm pretty sure it was a left-right. Just watched it. It was a left-right, and the right finished the deal. The left started, stunned him, and the right finished him, if my memory serves. A perfectly delivered left hook spelled the beginning of the end as Adesanya leaped in to finish his downed opponent off, and the fight was soon over. It's over. Just 7 fights into his UFC career. 7 fights into his UFC career. And the 30-year-old stylebender is the ruler, the cool ruler of the middleweight division. Coming into the fight already owning the interim title after beating Kevin Gastelum in April. And I think that is the article. That is the article. Celine Dion looks a bit, what's around the jowls there? 1 minute she's emaciated, the next minute she's jowly. What the hell is going on? Make up your mind, woman. Okay, so that is the story of the stylebender, Adesanya. Nigeria to New Zealand. Brings back the belt to the key land of the Kiwi. Land of the Kiwi. And Robert Whittaker in front of the home crowd of 57,000 people. I mean, damn. I knew the place looked kind of awesome and the crowds looked plentiful. But damn, 57,000 people. Wow. Just wow. What's the population of Australia? That is incredible. That is incredible. So, the UFC have a new champion in the form of the stylebender, Adesanya. What else is there to say? Very, very interesting fight. Finished in round 2. My only regret is that it didn't last longer. I was ready for it to last longer. I was looking forward to a strategic, tactical 4 rounds before someone would deliver the kill shot. As it happened, we just got a round in a couple of minutes. But who am I to complain? That's the name of the game. Not sticking around to take punishment, but going in there and cleaning the clock of your opponent till they drop to the ground, motionless. That's the name of the game. Or either submit them. Either way, same thing. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comment. It's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon in order to stay updated with news and notifications. And for sure, go right ahead and follow me on Twitter for more news and more notifications. Okay, it's Raphael Dawkins. Have your say, leave your comments, and I'm out.